It's 4 o'clock on a Wednesday afternoon. Sergeant Craig Friesen moves in on an accused pimp his team has been tracking for hours. This is what the fight against human trafficking looks like in Orange County, California, just south of Los Angeles. You would not expect to find traffickers here, hiding beneath California's golden sunshine. Orange County's known for its opulent homes, cozy beach communities, and Disneyland. But as is becoming more and more apparent, this crime can happen anywhere.
Just so everybody's clear, Mike and Zoe are going to interview the main suspect that was driving.
Sergeant Friesen and Lieutenant Derek Marsh head up the human trafficking units in 2 different police agencies here. They come together in the Orange County Human Trafficking Task Force. Formed in 2004, the team meets once a month, bridging local police departments, victim services, and federal agencies, from the FBI to the IRS. This fight is a relatively new one for most of these agencies, and they use the task force to learn from each other and help each other in undercover operations.
We've been keeping track since about 2006, over 60 operations that we've had. We've had about 55 potential victims of trafficking, 5 certified.
Before we joined our task force, you always heard on the internet or on news programs that there's a huge international sex tourism industry. I think our biggest surprise and the biggest eye-opener is that we're in Anaheim, California, in a small county, and we've had a lot of success finding victims, identifying victims, and offering them services. How about we'll get all the interviews done, and then we'll come back here and regroup.
The Vice Unit at the Anaheim Police Department is the newest to join the task force. It was just last year that Sergeant Friesen received a federal human trafficking grant, adding the detail to his unit that formerly only worked on child predator cases and street-level narcotics.
There's my little champion right there. First place at the drug trials. Damn.
But in those few months, they've already identified 17 victims of human trafficking and arrested 13 pimps accused of forcing women to prostitute themselves.
One of the girls we contacted today, we just found out, admitted to giving her pimp $1,700 for what she's done for the week. And you know, for a guy just sitting back, if he has a number of different girls working for him, doing no work, it's a pretty lucrative business. I sent him an email with a picture of the victim.
Friesen's unit is undercover, and since Friesen himself works on the street, he typically sports a baseball cap, t-shirt, and tennis shoes, whatever it takes to blend in. His is a close-knit group of 6 investigators, built on the fact that they often spend more time together than they spend with their families.
To do this job, I think you get a certain level of trust, and you get a relationship with your partners. We all hang out outside of work. I know all my partners' significant others, and I've met their kids. Knowing that, knowing their personal lives, it makes me make sure that I come in here and do as good of a job as possible for every one of them.
Doing their job means posing as clients looking for sex.
All right, go. I'll give you a call as soon as I got a room then.
Trusting their team to look out for them on an operation, running high-tech investigative equipment, and chasing down bad guys. This day's payoff in the fight against human trafficking? A suspected pimp arrested. Evidence, the investigators say, that being part of a tight group can mean the difference between a failure and a successful operation. For the CNN Freedom Project, I'm Martin Sack.